All right, all right, all right. Let's start the show. Guys, I'm in Greece of all places, and I'm still alive. If you're just joining this live stream, make sure to smash that upvote button. Smash it, guys, smash it. Hold on a second. Let's go full on Nico Leonard and Britt Pierce mode. Boom. Boom. We're in Greece. We're in some bedroom here in the middle of nowhere. And we're live. We're going to talk some watches. We're going to choose what is the best GMT travel watch to take with you and not get jacked. All right. And the Pepsi is all effed up. The roommate doesn't know how to use it. It's upside down. Yes. All right. All right, Timmy, drop the link. Let's talk some watches. Let's talk about the trip. I almost died. And they changed the plane that we were coming to Greece on from a big one to a much smaller and cramped one. And they put me and the roommate in the middle, 2 seats of the four, the middle aisle where there's 4 seats. They gave us 2 middle seats and 2 fat fucks on either side. You got a fat guy over here and a big lady on the other side. So impossible to go to the bathroom, impossible to get out. It's also in my seat. Half the dude was in my seat. Anyways, let's not complain. Let's be glad that we're in Greece and we're having fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm trying to have fun. Let's just turn down the music a little bit. I got some breaking news from the wristwatch industry that's gonna blow your minds. So let's try to have a fantastic show here. Say hello to our amazing audience. Tuomo. Hello, cheers. Cheers. We had an amazing Greek dinner. It was the best food ever, and I felt horrible because after the flight and then the heat and the train ride, we had to take the train from the airport to Athens because Uber was going to be 140 euros. So I was like, yeah, let's just save a little bit of money there. Let's just take it easy here. Hey, JMB knows exactly what I'm talking about. Consider becoming a member and support the true independent show. That's right. This show is not sponsored by any gray market dealers, by any ADs, no watch manufacturers. It's audience funded completely and fully. That allows us to stay completely independent and have our own opinion. All right, let's cut that off there. Boom. There we go. Cool. Let's get a glass of Greek water over here. Me and the roommate, we drank a whole bottle like this at the restaurant. We're so thirsty. So thirsty after the flight. Oh, by the way, look at this. The caps, right? This is the new European law that passed to try and curb all the micro ocean plastic. What happens, these caps usually fly off, get lost, and can never be recovered. This way, they get stuck to the bottom. Anyways, we have a glass of water here. We're pushing water. We're in Greece and we're still pushing water. Whew. All right, good stuff. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. JMB, thank you so much. We got EMB, the myth, So let's go, Timmy. And hey, by the way, love the cross section of sea dweller uh, helium escape valve. And speaking of helium escape valves, you know what? On that subject, let me show you this. Nick Folks, one of the most legendary Louis Vuitton kind of reviewer, I guess. He wrote a book recently on Louis Vuitton. But anyways, he just put out this book. I thought it was fake. I thought that it was like the cover was AI generated, but no, it's true. It's a book by Nick Folks. Maybe I'm not pronouncing it correct, but Nick Folks, guys, is the dude that's doing the podcast now with Bamford. They got a new channel. Let me see if I can find it. Bamford and Nick Folks. He's a great dude. Oh yeah, this was the debate. I remember I was here live. Check this out. So this was the live debate between Nick Folks and Bamford. Actually, oh my God, you could see me in the corner live streaming the whole thing. Are you kidding me? Yo, that's crazy. Look at this. I didn't realize this. You know, it's the first time I'm pulling this stuff up. Let's see. Is there any closer shot? Yeah, they do some close shots. But that's Bamford. Everybody knows that. Nick Folks is the guy on the right, and oh damn, you could see actually me at the bottom there. Hold on a second. Let's pull this up. This is pretty funny. I didn't realize this, but I remember live streaming this segment, and we had a lot of fun. Hey, roommate, we had a lot of fun. Uh, just talking about the outfit there. Uh, Bamford had a weird kind of getup. He was wearing this suit, but with Air Force One sneakers. Kind of odd. Hey, are you having a banana? Very nice. It's a dessert. Dessert. Okay. Anyways, Nick Folks just put out this book on the Submariner, and I wonder who's gonna buy it. If you're a fan of a Submariner, personally, I'm a huge fan of the Submariner. Subby was my first Rolex watch, so it's close to my heart. And yeah, I would love to see what you guys think about it. Oh, look at this! It's gonna have lots of pictures, very little text. Here, look at this. Oh, whoa! It's not even English. Hold on a second. Is it English? No, it's gonna have incredible photography. It's got the close-up images of what all the technology actually looks like. See, this is on the inside of the Rolex crown, right? You would think that it's not that big of a deal, but no, it's actually super intricate. The science behind the Rolex crown is truly incredible. Let's see. Let's say hi to a few more of our incredible viewers. Dingo Dave, smoothie update. Oh, hey, Dingo. I have to do the update on the aquarium, guys. If we hit 50 upvotes, we'll look at the Dingo's aquarium update. It's an incredible video. He's putting a lot of work in there. So upvote and I'll pull up the video. Come on, let's get to 50 upvotes. It's a super early stream, by the way. I think I'm starting about I don't know what time is it right now in New York. Let's see here. Everybody's probably at work, or very few people probably even realize that I'm doing a live stream right now. Hold on a second. Let me just do something here. What is going on? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's make sure that we let our peeps know that we're live. Okay, cool. And yeah, upvote. Let's get to 50 upvotes. And also let me know how's the reception. Shout out to Miami Manny. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Manny. Hope you're doing well. We got Bert Dundee. Woohoo! Early one. Yes, it's oh yeah, time in New York. It's only okay, it's 15 minutes to 4. So we're about an hour and a half early. That's which is okay. Dingo Dave got his upvote number 6. Thank you. Ray got pants on today. Very nice. Very nice. That's huge, actually. If you think about it, that's big news. Let me actually even what's it called? Pin the link to the chat. That way, if anybody wants to join, they can join me here in Greece. I'll show you guys some food we had today. The food in Greece is incredible, incredible. Uh, I had a fantastic salad and sea bass, and some proper Coca-Cola. Juve 66, Timmy, you near Kokai area? Kokai, let's see. Kokai, Kokai. Let's see here. Let's pull it up. Oh no. Oh, actually, I am. I'm literally. That's where I'm staying. Yes. Juve 66, exactly. I'm literally staying in Kukai area. Uh, I'll show we had food at a restaurant. Let me tell you what it was called. It was second. Where is it now? Okay, it was it this one, no? Oh, uh Dio de Cares Oka. Dio de Cares Oka. Very good stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't know. Dingo. Some people, none of us here are stupid. No, that's the one thing about the true watch collectors is that they're independent thinkers. You got to think independently. You can't. We got burned so bad by the 4P and the gray market cartel. I totally believed a lot of the promises of the watches or investment, etc., etc. Watches, unfortunately, not investment, but they're still amazing. Nothing wrong with an incredible piece. Yo, Mikey, Casio GT, Yasuo, Timmy, Malaka. Yes. uh, One Day Retro. Welcome to the show. What is this? Michael the reptile. Look what I can do. Holy smokes. That's a scary snake. Careful with that. Uh, my seat 63. Bet there was a waiting list for the subby book. Well, it's a good question, right? Like I'm a huge fan of books. If you've seen me stream from my regular studio, you will know that I have a quite a book collection there. And but you know, how much is this going to cost? Actually, let's see it. It looks okay. It's it's actually great business if you think about it, right? He could then do a book on the GMT. He could do a book on the Daytona. He could do a book on any and every kind of watch there that in Rolex catalog. And because he has already built up, a very reputable, he built up reputation in the publishing media. This could do pretty well. Let's see. Rolex has come with a different kind of release, a book, Oyster Perpetual Submariner, the watch that unlocked the deep, is a new 252-page book in partnership with publisher Wallpaper and authored by Nicholas Folks. I wonder where he sources all these incredible watches. Does he have them himself, or did he borrow from his collector friends? Would love to know. We've got Watch That Stish says he already ordered one. Yo, let's go. That's freaking incredible. When you get it, send me the pictures. Or actually, let's pull it up here on Amazon. Let's pull it up on Amazon real quick. Of course, I'm in the Greek Amazon. Submariner Nicholas Wilkes. Let's see it. Can I find it on? Oh, $125. It's not gonna be cheap. Let's show you guys. Boom, right there, as you can see, Oyster Perpetual. Its publication date is October 1st. So we got a little bit of time there. Guys, if you're interested in getting this book, $125 is not cheap. But I'll drop the link in the chat to the Amazon listing in case somebody wants to check it out. Listen, if things work out in a certain way, maybe I'll get one, and we can look at it together. Let's see. Kojak, can you confirm the toilet situation? Hey, you know what? The toilet situation seems to be okay, unless I have not been using the toilet correctly. Okay. And by the way, at let's say at some number of well, okay, either at 75 uploads, or maybe we can get a super chat. I'll give you guys a room tour. Do you guys want to see the room, or I don't want to reveal too much, but there's more. There's more stuff that's going on. Maybe if we get to 75 upvotes somehow by the end of the night, I'll give you guys a room tour. You want to see the room tour? And I'll confirm the toilet situation. Maybe I haven't been using it correctly. Goldfinger, hey, my man, good to see you in the chat. I'm gonna be losing weight. Definitely need to lose weight to fit in the pants. APIZ 5 pounds super chat. Thank you so much, Tim. How are you liking Greece thus far? Thus far, Greece is it's okay. It's all right. I haven't seen anything yet. You have to understand. I was in the subway from the airport, and then we got out of the subway and ordered like a really short Uber, and then we went to sleep, woke up, and walked about 15 minutes here to the restaurant, and then came back. So from the 15 minutes, now the food was incredible. Okay, so I'll say that it's incredible, but it's a little bit, some of the streets, it's kind of tough to get around. Very you can clearly tell this is old style city. It's not like New York where it's all laid out like a grid and you can very easily bounce from block to block. No, it takes a little bit more effort there. Anyways, let's keep going here with the Rolex book. Says Rolex says that Submariner is a wide-ranging account of the Submariner, chronicling the entire history of the model, introduced in 1953, its first authorized history of the Submariner. Whoa, so maybe Rolex even kind of had a hand in helping write this book. On Instagram announcement of the book, folks, thanks. Oh no! Folks, thanks Rolex for access to its archives. Are you kidding me? So the book will offer an exciting look at some potentially never before seen archival assets from Rolex. Holy shit, this is game changer. Rolex is one of the most secretive companies in the world. So for them to allow Nick Folks look at the archives, this is mind blowing. It's probably worth more than $125. Now, especially for Rolex super enthusiasts. As the title indicates, there are school continues. Submariner will also focus on the model's role in the underwater exploration. After the Submariner, the Sea Dweller, Deep Sea, and Deep Sea Challenge, remember that one, the chunky titanium, most water-resistant watch in the world, continued to serve as the benchmark in the world of dive watches. If it's good enough for Submariner, it's good enough for Submariner. Wow. This is the triple lock winding crown of a Rolex Submariner. It screws down on the solid oyster case to close securely as a hatch of a Submariner, enjoying three separate seals. In the process, the result is a watch that is watertight to 1,000 feet, a depth that very few divers, and for that matter, few submariners are ever likely to encounter. Crazy stuff. Submariner will also feature Rolex testimonies, ambassadors through the lens of Rolex Perpetual Planet Initiative, which focuses on the environment. Submariner's author Nicholas Folks is an author and a watch expert, and has also served as the president of the GPHG jury. Drop the hammer right there. We haven't gotten our hands on the copy of Submariner yet, but the prospect of folks writing combined with access to Rolex's archives has me excited. I have no doubt there will be tidbits of information that'll have collectors' heads spinning. As soon as we can, I'll come back with a report of any new info the book might have for the Rolex collectors. Guys, in the chat, let me know if you're ordering one. Let us know in the chat. Are you ordering one? Are you buying it? Has this been a good enough sales pitch, or you're like, whatever? It is what it is. Let me know. What do you think? Uh, hey, David H, thank you so much. We made it. We made it. It was close. It was really close there at some parts. The whole plane change, it really it screwed everything over. Um, Bobby Dazzler only been to Kos, Athens, one day maybe. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you some Greek food that we had, and unfortunately, I can't tell you if it's worth coming to Greece yet. I've only been in the city for less than an hour, just for the dinner. But the dinner was really impressive. The sea bass we had was insane, and also the Greek salad. Just it was the food was incredible and not super mega expensive. It wasn't like cheap, but it was quality and decent. Page says Comfort Plus is the same as main cabin, only 3-inch legroom extra. Flight Premium Select or Delta One on long haul flights. Because they changed up the way uh, what's it called? Um, Comfort Plus works. Comfort Plus used to mean you get the bigger seat that uh, in closer to the front. There used to be like three areas in a Delta plane. There was like the first class, the Comfort Plus, and then just the main cabin. And now they changed things around where now the main cabin is divided in Comfort Plus, which is like slightly front section of just the regular cabin. So you're slightly in front. You get to get into the plane a little bit earlier. Um, and yeah, it's like 3 inches is nothing. But now they have Delta One, and then it goes to Premium Select. And actually, I had Premium Select seats on Geneva. I got free upgrades, so we're in the budget here, unfortunately, Paige. But hey, if you have the budget to spare, I would definitely recommend Premium Select. It's great. It's really, really great. Dr. Bob's Nightmare, $2 super chat. How was the sauce on the fries, Tim? On the steak? You mean in Geneva? That Bob's the steak sauce in Geneva was insane. It was very good. Highly recommend you guys try that restaurant, the Dual Encounter steak and frites. Okay, now let's get to the really big news of the day. Okay, so now we spoke a little bit about this incident, Sir Ben Ainsley, as Rolex robbed at a knife point in Barcelona. We talked about this a little bit earlier this week. It's kind of a tragic, but I found it to be really cool how he handled the whole situation. He was very calm, collected, and just kind of understanding. Like, hey, it's just these things are very random. You can't really blame the city. Guys, upvote. If we get to 50 upvotes, we'll do a room tour. We're at 38 now. I'll give you guys a room tour at 50, and we'll play the aquarium. So let's get those upvotes going. We're almost there, actually, to be honest. And okay, here we go. So now this being a really big problem for wristwatches. Check this out. Watch Pro recently released an article where they're basically saying that Rolex is getting ready to issue identity chips for its watches. Rolex makes the watch traders watches. Wait, sorry. Rolex makes the most traded watches in the world. They are also the most frequently stolen and the most counterfeit by criminal gangs. So considerable investments has gone into finding a solution to protect its watches, its customers, and its reputation. Remember the hype about blockchain-based data capture that could keep track of a watch throughout its lifetime? It's an interesting idea. Definitely, actually, a blockchain would be super useful for watch manufacturers themselves because they're the ones who produce the watch. They could put it on the blockchain, and then every time the watch comes in for service, they could kind of update its status on there. But various pilot projects from the likes of Vacheron Constantin, which registered details of its Le Collectionneur collection 2020 appear to have stalled. Vacheron, it's the problem with all this blockchain stuff is basically the same problem that I think a lot of people, and I think this is the problem that sunk the digital watch vault. To be honest, it's a waste of time. Nobody wants to sit around for hours on end, inputting data into blockchain nonsense. Right? It's painful, and that's why digital watch vault failed. And luckily for Vacheron, they never formally kind of came out with the technology, and they were just testing it quietly in the background. So the roommate put some like under some pants on because I'm gonna give a tour very soon. Or maybe she doesn't. Maybe it's okay. Daniel Katz in the chat, legend more than my citizen. Hey Daniel, how are you doing? Dr. Bob's Nightmare, $5 super chat for English Jack to get a life. Well, English Jack, downvote. The bagging is off the scale. The begging is off the scale? Okay. I mean, what are we begging for? We're doing a live stream. If you don't like it, bro, then, maybe this is not the channel for you. So, I'll see you next time. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You need to chill out. What are we begging for? We're doing a show. We're doing a show from Greece. We're talking watches. We're talking about serious watch problem like wristwatch theft. It's a serious problem, especially for people who travel. I don't get it. What's the begging? Just because there's super chats, that's begging? I don't get it. And people can input their perspective. I mean, okay, maybe you work for free, English Jack. Maybe you're a mechanic. Maybe you fix people's cars for free all the time. But it's not even mandatory. No, you could still watch and enjoy the show. But anyways, um, let's keep going here with the article. We hear little these days from the likes of Omega, Breitling, Louis Erard, Dubuis et Fils, Panerai, and Resonance, which have all experimented with blockchain-based authentication and tracking, but the challenge of instantly identifying whether a watch is genuine or fake and gleaning information like who has bought and sold it remains unconfirmed. I guess they were trying to say. Yeah, it's actually there's still no easy way to find out if your watch is authentic if you're buying gray market, right? Obviously, eBay has a verification company that when you're buying a used watch, right? eBay sends it to a verification company, but this company employs experts, right? And they have certain databases. They still could make a mistake, especially with a lot of watches that that are quite easy to fake or so in demand that the fakers have put a lot of finances into faking. Hey, speaking of faking toilet seats, hey Kojak, are you in Greece? Where's my seat? Are you
I'm,
Red Shovel? What's going on?
I'm here to challenge for the throne. I'm not
Hey,
kidding. I can't tell you that when we were talking yesterday
you
about the
can't get out?
toilets. No, I can get out. But what happened last night is after we were talking about the toilets, my
Yes.
wife went to use the toilet and she broke the toilet seat. So today
Oh
I
no.
had to go and find a replacement toilet seat. Here it is. So
That's a really small toilet seat. I would need an
no,
extra large one.
it's a big head. That's
It's a, oh,
that's
it's a
not,
big.
let me tell you this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I spent the whole afternoon trying to track one of
Hey,
these things
yours
down.
is not labeled as Team Tickers, by the way.
Okay, whatever. It did come
Did
on.
you see it?
It did come on a NATO strap though. This toilet seat.
This toilet seat on a NATO strap. Let me show you something. Well, I don't know if you missed this live stream, but let me show you. Let me show you something here, just real quick, because you reminded me of a certain. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 1 second. Where is this? God damn it. Oh, here we go. I got it. I got it right here. Check it out. Check it out. Boom.
What the hell? What?
Yes.
When did this?
Look at
Is this
that.
real? Is this real?
It's real. Oh yeah, it's real.
Oh,
This is
oh.
uh this is in Geneva. No, this is actually a toilet seat that let me show you. Here, check it out. Check it out. This is the toilet seat that Red Shovel got to help replace Teen Tickus' toilet. But
You know that line you're not supposed to go over. Again, here's another example
uh,
where you guys went a little bit too far.
no, I don't
Too
think we
far.
went far enough. We didn't go far enough.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Yeah, it's all good times. It's all good times. Hey, there's a little bit back and forth. Tin Tickers snipes at me. We snipe at Tickers a little bit. It's a funny back and forth.
Well, as long as it's mutually assured piss taking, that's
It's a
fine.
mutually assured destruction.
So you're in Greece now, my friend.
That's right. I
How are you
made it.
finding it? How are you finding it?
Delicious
How was it?
food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, incredible. We went for. Okay, let me show you. We went to a Greek restaurant, and we had the most incredible food of all time. Speaking of delicious food, hey, catfish, catfish. He's a chef.
Hello.
Daniel, are you cooking fish? I had a fish earlier today.
Cool, because I absorbed your fish spiritually. The fish just came into me, and I'm full now.
Oh yeah.
So even though roommate ate the fish, I ate the fish.
My
Doesn't look
roommate
like
devoured it.
Kojak's toilet.
Yes, I was going to say it looks very.
Isn't that similar, Tim? Look, we got like the same hat.
Yeah.
That's something, but I need something. So,
what do you think of it so far? Rubbish.
yeah, that's nice.
Okay. Just really quickly, sorry, there's a massive super chat from Fat Windbag Ben. 50 pounds of fight with. Stop letting people trigger you. Focus. No, I'm not letting people trigger me. I'm just kind of explaining it to the guy. Maybe I should just ignore it. What do you think? I think it's just best to ignore. I don't know. I'm not triggered. Fat. No, he's talking about John English. You know, John English. He was going on about that. It's Begstream. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know. Not triggered at all. Just was trying to help the guy understand, but I don't know who that is. Probably somebody we know though. So, anyways, it's so cool. Daniel, look at this. What do you think? How would you judge this fish?
Oh man, it's like looks delicious and healthy because he got all the healthy ingredients in there. Looks steamed or something, or lightly sautéed with the fish that's been grilled. Wow, with lemon probably sprinkled with lemon.
Yeah,
and
it's
whatever
got.
they put in there.
Yes, there is half a lime.
I forget what the
They give you
fish
half a
is
lime,
called
a mini zucchini.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't understand the broccoli though. You should have ordered horta, which are greens. They're just like not seaweed, but they're sort of like they're sort of like the equivalent of bok choy, but for Greek people.
Oh yeah, I love bok choy.
So you would have, but it's a little bit greener, and it works really well with fish. It's typically sort of steamed or boiled, and then they add a little bit of vinegar or lemon juice to it, and it's a great accompaniment with fish because it's sort of the bitterness sort of complements the sweetness of the fish and works really well.
Broccoli's harder to
Well, which fish does that come with?
Oh no, it's a side. You order it as a side, so yeah. So what else? It looks like you had a Greek salad as well.
Yes. Let me show you the Greek salad.
Did that?
Sorry, Daniel, you were going to say something?
No, what kind of fish is it? I guess Kojak would know.
Sea bass.
Sea bass? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just make sure you don't swallow the bones, Tim.
Do you call that?
There was no bones.
Oh.
No bones, believe it or not. Yeah. It was very easy to eat. No bones. Really nice. And then we had roommate corrects that I have a professional wife. Roommate, she was handling the fish, so she knew how to eat it and not get any bones.
Oh man! Wow. Speaking of being spoiled, okay, all right. She had to debone the thing.
Do you guys call sea bass, or is it sea bream? Do you call it branzino in America?
Oh, are they the same?
Oh,
Oh, Sebring, I guess.
Is it sea bream that is
Yeah,
Branzina?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
Sebring.
So you've got sea bream in Greece as well, of course. So
Yeah.
Tsipora is another good fish, a nice meaty fish. So Tsipora, sea bream, Branzina, and sea bass. Those are sort of lavraki. Oh, there's loads. Calamari. You got to have some calamari whilst you're in Greece.
Oh God, I can never get past 2 spoons of that stuff years ago.
What,
Go
squid rings?
of the cup.
It's too
Hang on,
rich
hang on.
for me. Are you okay with Tim with squid with calamari? I find it too rich.
With the calamari. Oh,
My
sorry.
stomach just
Let me just.
doesn't go for it. Well, I'm not supposed to have it because it's a kosher or non-kosher thing, anyways. But
Really, calamari is no kosher.
anything that's crustacean related, I can't have. So, and
Wow.
I did used to like, what's it called, mussels and clams to
Uh-huh.
some extent, but they're all part of
Yes.
that category. Now I'm not as
Hmm.
observant anymore, but I still try not to have the crustaceans just out of superstition more than anything else. But even if I wanted to, I found it too rich. The calamari. I couldn't digest.
Uh-huh. Uh, Um, well, I'm personally, I'm not a huge fan of calamari. I think it's, you know what, if you're not allowed to eat it, you're not missing out much, Daniel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Just eat French fries. You know, it's just as it's the same thing. You know,
yeah.
it's fried kind of thing. It's like a Jello. It doesn't have like a lot of flavor in it, but no, maybe it depends on the freshness where it's from, but the calamari I had in United States has always been a little bit on like not really impressive. It's not worth paying insane amounts of money. Or yeah, no, but I do love the squid. I have totally
Yeah.
flipped on the squid. I'm a huge squid fan now, Daniel.
Okay.
Ever since, yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah. But I
make sure the squid doesn't eat you though. Now,
right.
the way they're presenting years and years and years and years, like 3,000 years ago, I was in Greece. And this is the
Uh-huh.
way they presented the Greek salad, just like this. Nothing's changed.
Ah. Yes, it's classic. Yo, Daniel,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
salad, I gotta be honest. The salad it was a standout. It was so juicy. Just the
yeah, yeah.
olive oil, the feta cheese was really rich.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's just,
the same with,
and it was a lot.
yeah, that could be a meal on its own if you just want a light meal. That was maybe your
Right.
first. That's almost a meal on its own. And you didn't have to
Yeah.
be in a restaurant. It was just a decent restaurant, and you got all this stuff. Or
Hmm.
was it a fancy restaurant? I don't know.
We ordered a little bit too much, Daniel.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
regretted it afterwards.
yeah,
Sorry, Kojak is getting a phone call. To be honest,
yeah,
this is a close up of the salad. No,
yeah,
it's really good. It's very simple, but
yeah,
they nailed it perfectly.
yeah.
But see, these three right here, just the bread, garlic bread, tzatziki. They gave us so much of that tzatziki.
Tzatziki
Uh,
is not, is it sort of their version of hummus or guacamole? What's it called? Guacamole? No, not guac. It's made out of what are the plant? What's the plant? Eggplant, I think. I'm not sure.
no, I
Or
don't
is it?
think there's eggplant. I think it's no, I'm not sure. Are you sure? You sure there's eggplant in it?
There might be eggplant in that, or it's hummus. Hummus with oil.
Mm.
Either way, it looks great. And they throw in
Yeah, I
dill.
wasn't. Yeah, dill, olive oil, and yogurt. I thought it was just like Greek yogurt with dill and olive oil and
Oh,
salt and
maybe that's
pepper.
what it is. Okay, maybe it's Greek yogurt.
Maybe
Okay,
there's something else in there. Yeah,
okay.
there might be like some onions or something.
Well, you try
By the
next time.
way, shout out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just a quick shout out here to Talking Time Pieces. Let me know when you come to Germany. Hell yeah, Talking Time Pieces. We met the guy in Chanel at one of the parties there.
Yeah.
Great dude. But yeah, tzatziki. Right here, these three. This was such a strong starter that we would have been good with just the sea bass. But I thought, when I was ordering, I thought like, oh, we'll order one thing for roommate. So that I was like, okay, she'll take the fish, and
Yeah.
uh, and then I ordered like they said a pork, Daniel, and it was actually a little bit too much at that point. You see here, this was a
Oh,
lot of pork. It was like 10 euros though.
oh
Like
man.
this whole
No.
thing is 10 euros.
It's the fries that bloat you more than anything else.
Yeah, we didn't
I
eat.
think
We barely finished any of the
I
fries.
think you know what? Make your if you can, you want a
Hmm.
healthy trip. Make your big
Hmm.
meal
Hmm.
lunch and have your dinner just the Greek salad and a soup or something.
Right,
Don't be heavy.
right. No, I'm not gonna have fries anymore. It's one of those
Now
things.
I don't know
United
how
States, they're better.
I don't know how Ushim does it. He can eat super late and he just goes to bed. I don't know. Like the
Well,
man. Uh,
Daniel, having a big meal. There's nothing in the world like having a big
yeah,
meal and
yeah.
then passing out in bed.
If you can do it.
It's
Jew
just so awesome.
Jew 66 just explained what it is. So you're right.
Hmm.
It's yogurt
Yes,
mixed with
thank you.
cucumber. Okay. But it also had dill mixed in there. I could see it.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
it's
there was
nice.
definitely gym.
Yeah.
But I guess that's because all the white stuff, you can't see what's in the white stuff, right? Because
Yeah.
I guess the cucumber is what kind of provides the filling for it.
Yeah.
And then, oh yeah, there we go. And Vasilius confirmed it. But yeah, this was like a pork. I don't know what actually, I'm not even sure what this was. It was like some kind of a pork chop. No, 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 it wasn't a pork chop, but it was like a super tender piece of
Yeah.
pork, and most of it was fat. So we just
Oh,
ate the meat part of it and finished it was too much fat. And we didn't eat much of the French fries because after the fish, fish with all the broccoli, with the zucchini, and then the salad, it was too much. So,
What's
you
going on?
want to take? Let me see here. I think I have a. Hey, hey, hey! You're back. You're back.
Yeah,
You
sorry, I
okay
had to
there?
take a call. Yeah, I was had to take a call. So what were you dissing food or something? What was going on?
No, no, I'm not dissing food at all. No, what are you? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa, whoa!
joking.
Dissing?
Joking.
No, no, no. No, I was just saying how amazing this pork was. Actually, I have a shot here.
So
This was
Conda
so
Suvla,
tender. Yeah, as you can see. Oh, what is this called?
Conda Suvla. So
The
it means
shuvla.
Kondo, which is short, and Suvla is essentially meat that's skewered and roasted over fire. So Kondo Suvla is short roast.
and it's a pork of some kind.
They do it with pork, they do it with
Okay.
chicken, they do it with any meat, a lamb. They can do it with, but
Okay. So
typically in Pistarias, it's going to be pork and it's going to be chicken.
are you sure it's pork, Tim?
It was pork. Yes,
Okay.
100%. Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, as you can see,
Oh,
we
no.
finished some of the fries, but the fish and actually I
You
finished
know
the
what?
broccoli. And
If I was
yeah,
there,
destruction.
I would have had you guys leave out the pork, and we all could share with the fish and the salad.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely, because there was still some tzatziki left, and there's some salad left. Yeah, it was a lot of food. It was
You
really
will.
a lot of food.
I mean, look, it's going to take a while to accustom to the sort of portion sizes in Greece, but Daniel's quite right. Typically, what you would normally have is just a Greek salad, and you'd have a protein to go with it, and then that's it.
Mhm.
and then you have because you've got your dips, you've got your bread. You can always order more. In fact, when I go down to the bars here or down to the local restaurants here, you see a lot of people, elderly people here, who are on a very limited income. They'll just have a little bit of salad on a small plate with a little bit of meat, shavings of meat on it, just to accompany their drink that they're drinking. So it's just a bit of a food culture here. And if you want to save yourself money completely, just don't just go for. I mean, it's the equivalent of a hot dog in Greece is the souvlaki. You just get a stick. Yeah, just get a souvlaki. It's souvlaki delicto, and that is a pita bread. You've got a little bit of salad in there, a little bit of tzatziki, a few chips, one stick of souvlaki. That's about €3.
What?
That's it, €3, and that you're done.
That's incredible.
Well, if I was in Greece, this is what I'd have. Maybe in Crete, maybe in what's that other island with the black sand? I would I would have the fish. I'd have that Greek salad. I'd have my new partner from the elevator.
Uh-oh.
For dessert.
And we're done.
Is that a dessert then, Daniel?
Yeah, for dessert.
For dessert.
You remember the young lady from the elevator?
Well, you know what, Daniel?
Yeah.
We're actually staying here in a really kind of seedy area of Greece. There's strip clubs all around me. I think we passed about 3 strip clubs and a sex toy shop.
I'll be down there in a couple of hours. Don't worry.
Is it Athens? Or you're in Athens still? Are you in Athens? Where are you?
Tim's in Athens. Tim's in Athens.
I'm in Athens. Yeah.
That's what I meant. And where are you, Kojak?
It's an area called Preveza Menidi. Menidi is the village I'm staying in. It's up opposite Corfu on the mainland.
Okay.
So it's about 350 kilometers away from Athens.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's a 5-hour drive, I think. Yeah.
It's very tough to travel in car over here because it's like the terrain, right? It's all really.
It used to be
fingers. The island's like fingers.
Yeah, but they've improved. Well, I mean, back when I was a kid, to do the trip from Athens to where I am took 8 hours because all hairpin sort of like bends carved into the mountains. But now they've built motorways now, so that journey of 7-8 hours is now reduced to 3-4 hours.
I thought you were going to say it used to take 8 hours because of the donkeys you used.
No, I was born in the 20th century, not the 19th century. So
I get them mixed
up. So
up.
yeah, you do. It's gonna happen. I understand that, but no.
I've been sitting. I wonder if I've been watching too many of those 1896 videos on Instagram, or I actually did. So.
Well, did they have videos in those days or wax cylinder?
You know how bad videos in general are, but the new technology has slowed down the images. It looks effing good, and they put some color in there. They don't even need the color.
They use AI to recolor all these old videos, and Daniel has been addicted to kind of rewatching what the world was like during his childhood. They're actually able to actually based on the picture recreate a lot of the surrounding area as well.
And that that might be cheating. They did a good job with it.
How much?
There's a lot of cheating that's going on.
How much was the meal? Do you mind me asking, Tim? How much did you pay for that meal?
You want to take a guess? A guess? So we had the pork, the sea bass, Greek salad. We had tzatziki. We had bread and 1 Coca-Cola.
And you paid, and this is in Athens, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you pay was the fish by the kilo? Was it
No,
paid?
no, it was just
It was a set price.
the fish was the most
Uh,
expensive part of that meal.
the fish was 20 euros.
Yeah,
The pork
you
was
got it.
about 10. It's 9,
Yep.
10. Tzatziki was 2 or 3. Greek salad would have been about 7 or 8 or 9 because the feta cheese is expensive. So you paid something like 60 euros.
50.
50 euros. 50 euros.
Yeah, that's
Which
not
is,
too far off from any
yeah.
change in pricing. The fish is pretty well worth it, and Canadian dollars is higher from that 20. So it's nothing surprisingly low, but it looked good quality for the money. So
It is expensive though. When you're ordering whole fish, they
yeah.
typically charge you by the kilo.
Okay.
So, and a lot of locals tend to not eat large fish. They will have things like sardines, whitebait, calamari, because they're very cheap by comparison to sort of fresh large fish. So, look, tonight, for example, last night, I went to a local restaurant. We got one portion of souvlakis and one beef burger. That's 3 souvlakis, chips, salad. The beef burger had chips as well, and also a bit of sauce and some bread. That was 11 euros for the 2 of us.
Wow.
You can eat, you
Get
can
it?
eat cheap. You can eat cheaply. That's what I'm saying.
What kind of restaurant
Yeah.
place? Where did you get it? Like where was it? One
So
of those?
Greek restaurants tend to be either psarotavernas, which are taverns of fish taverns, or psisterias, which are roasteries, places where you get roast meats. These are the sort of trattorias of Greece. These are not restaurants because restaurants you can get anything. So, but you get your meat specialist and you get your fish specialist. If I went to the fish restaurant here, which has been here for 99 years, actually, 99 years. If I ordered a portion of prawns, the most beautiful prawns you can imagine, it's about 13 euros for a main course of prawns.
Wow.
So you need to know what you want. Don't get suckered into buying big fish because when in Rome, you should buy big fish. It's like going to say Venice. If you know about Italian cafe culture, you know that if you sit at a table, you could be hit with a heavy cover charge just to be seated at a table. You stay at the bar area where you don't pay 6, 7, 8 euros just to be sat down at a table. And it's the same thing in
Well,
Greece.
that's a scam.
Well. Yeah, but it's just the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. It's they gotta, they got enough demand. They got enough people. If they have enough traffic coming in, where they can impose these kind of fees, and people still keep coming back, and hey,
Or
more power to them. But
can you get a fillet as opposed to the whole fish?
Not really, no.
No.
I mean, that may be a posh restaurant, but even the posh restaurant in Athens, they will serve you the whole fish, but then they will fillet it for you after they've shown you what you get to see the fish before they cook it for you. Typically,
wow.
most restaurants, most fish taverns will allow you to see the fish. So it's typically like looks like a fishmonger stall. You go in there, you go, I'll have that fish, or I'll have that fish, or I'll have that lobster, or that
Wow.
those prawns. But that's quite usual.
I'm definitely gonna have to try that.
Yeah, and just you don't need to have a Greek salad every time you have a salad. The feta adds quite a bit of price to it. If you
Right.
just have a tomato anguri salata, or just say Greek salad without the feta, they'll know not to charge you. Just look on the menu. It will say Greek salad is typically choriadiki salata, which is tomatoes, cucumbers, a bit of onion, peppers, and a slab of feta. If you go for the cucumber tomato salad, it's essentially the same but without the feta. So
And it's like half the price.
Oh, you can ask
yeah,
them. Oh,
feta is dairy is very expensive in Greece,
Mhm.
even though we have our own, cattle and
But it's really good. That's why it's so
It is.
expensive, because it's all super organic. It's real, man. That feta cheese was so strong.
Yeah,
Like, I cut it up into little pieces, and those bites, they get really amplified. But it adds calories as well. So
but it's fat and protein, isn't it? So that's why you
yeah,
can dial back a little bit on. You don't need
well,
yeah. I don't
pure
need it
protein
every
sources.
single day.
No, exactly.
yeah, you don't need to take those bites every day.
No.
That's
No, the reason we kind of went overboard, because we
Yeah,
were so starving
yeah.
after, and we on the plane they fucked up the food. There was no selection. There was only
Oh, really?
this chicken, yeah, this really disgusting chicken that I couldn't eat. So I had no food on the plane, just a little cracker, and then for breakfast they gave like a little wrap
Okay.
with
oh,
cheese,
hold on.
and then when we
Why
came,
did you pick
yeah.
up some at the airport from one of those boutique takeout things at the Kennedy Airport to put on the plane with you? You're allowed that once you're.
Uh,
Oh,
I did bring
okay.
with me
Well, it
bananas.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I had the emergency supply from JFK. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
actually, we had 3 bananas in case of emergency. There's only one left.
yeah, yeah. You
You
got
have one more?
you portion what your
Okay.
bites are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I discussed with the girl at
Oh,
the elevator too.
and roommate brought emergency provisions, but
Oh yeah,
yeah,
emergency provision.
but we were hungry, but not
Yeah,
hungry enough to, it's fourth day in Greece,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's really nothing to do except just, we can have one meal, and okay, let's just, get a little bit extra. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's have the food to remember, so that we could eat really well tonight. And yeah, actually, it was really good. It was way too much, obviously. And I think Kojak, the souvlaki's, I'm all for those souvlaki's. I think
Man, they're
going
good.
forward, I mean, it's just so much cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
and
the
we
snack.
can get
It is
three,
the
four souvlaki's a day.
Well, it's the snack food of like as I said, like some people will have a hot dog, or some people might have a pretzel. No, fuck that shit. You
Mm.
go straight for a souvlaki, and it's actually seen as a measurement of how the economy is doing, because if you're putting the prices of souvlaki up, that means the economy is heating up, and it's gotten a bit of a problem in Athens
Oh,
because they've jacked up the prices quite recently. So when I say it's three, that thing I was telling you, the one in
yeah,
the pita bread, the diliktor, the wrap, which is a meal in itself. Yeah,
yes.
that's usually 3 or so euros. I don't know how much it would be in Athens. Maybe it's
Wow.
50 cents. Maybe it's a euro more.
But
But that
we're leaving Athens tomorrow morning.
okay. But where you go, wherever you go,
Yeah.
whether it's Santorini or Mykonos, they'll have
Mhm.
the same sort of situation. Don't be fooled into thinking you have to buy expensive food when you can have nice snack food, which is really filling and will keep you going throughout the day. Otherwise, you're just going to be reamed out of all your money just for sitting at a restaurant. It depends on what you want out of the holiday. If
Right. Yeah.
roommate if roommate wants to,
Exactly. No, no, no. We didn't come here. Yeah. We didn't come here to just like eat at restaurants every single meal. No, we got a lot of things to see. We got to see all the archaeological sites, see the museums. We got the walks to do. Yeah. You want to go to a restaurant? Well, we'll go again, of course. Well, yeah. But not every. Yeah. She wants to have a dinner with a sunset view in Santorini. Yeah, that
oh,
sounds amazing.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't book yet.
Okay. Good luck with
I'm surprised you guys didn't actually head down to the boutique district of Athens, because they got Hermes, they've got
Oh, that
Bulgari, they've got Balenciaga, all on the same street.
We're coming back.
Uh,
We're coming
coming back.
back to Athens at the end. After we do the islands, we come back because the Athens. The reason we're just staying overnight here. This is
Yeah.
our kind of rest day.
Mhm.
It's not really stay. And later, I'll actually try to Gonzo stream. So guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're upvoting. Everybody who's watching, I will try to Gonzo stream some of these Greek locations to show you guys around a little bit.
where how many days is this trip? About 10 days?
It's way too long. I think it is 10 days, Daniel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that flight, I did not account, Alex, I did not account that I was going to be put into a movie Saw on the plane. Because it was the most torturous flight
Oh,
of my life.
Did you have turbulence?
No, I just turbulence. Me and the roommate, we were sitting in the two middle seats of a central aisle. What the fuck?
Right.
Who does that? Like, why would they put, there's two of us, and they put single people on both sides of us, and not just regular, extra big ones. So there's no way to get out. Yeah. So usually I would have like myself like a couple of Cokes, but this time I had to make sure I don't drink anything because I wouldn't be able to get to the restaurant. I couldn't, stand up. I like to stand up, walk a little bit, get a little exercise there. Right. This time I couldn't.
Personally, I'd like to.
I was in prison.
Personally, I'd like to take.
You know those torture devices in the Middle Ages where they put you into this cage where you have to stand up and you got spikes on all sides?
Yeah, Daniel Katz's bedroom. Daniel Katz's bedroom.
Daniel Katz's bedroom.
Yeah, personally, I'd like to take a
Sorry, Daniel, you were going to say something?
Yeah, personally, I'd like to take a step outside the plane and just take a breath of fresh air. And come back in.
Yeah, step outside the plane, open the side door.
Right. And everyone goes flying outside.
Maybe
and then I go back in.
Yeah, maybe that's why those Boeings have the problem on them so often.
Yes,
Daniel has been tampering with the doors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Flipping the switch. He's kind of flipping. So,
by the way,
yeah.
Another thing that I want to confirm is that no, don't put that there because I'm going to show the tour of the room in a couple of minutes. Daniel, I think you're gonna like this as well. Daniel Katz, you're gonna like it, and Alex, you were right. I'm in this area with all these strip clubs, and you were right about all the street pussy that's out and about in this area because there was cats literally everywhere. You can't go a block without there being a cat that claims that as their area.
Is anyone kidnapping the cats, Tim?
Jesus.
Is anyone
no
cats and dogs?
There aren't any Haitians out here. So I told you you'd get a lot of pussy in Greece. But
yes.
there are also a lot
They're
of
very
dogs
friendly.
Well, especially at fish restaurants. So you'll typically find dogs. Dogs will mill around the meat places, where they serve souvlaki's, and the cats will stick around the fish restaurants. But my brother, who was in Greece, he came back from Greece 2 weeks before I came out. He ended up adopting a stray dog, a young puppy called Sparky. She's a lovely little beagle. Sparky, the beagle.
Oh, that's the name of my high school friend's dog, Sparky.
Oh,
really cute name. Sparky, come back.
So she's been chipped. She was brought back to the UK, so she's now having to acclimatise to life in that shithole. of a country. But
So-
yeah, it's very. There's a lot of stray animals, and I don't know if you ever hear on the live stream. You can hear dogs woofing throughout the whole night. It just drives me
Really?
insane. Oh my god! They leave them outdoors. They leave them outdoors, and they act as guard dogs. So you get packs of dogs walking around the street trying to move into other people's territory, and of course the dogs that are there, they're
Like it's the
woofing
turf
back.
wars.
It's the turf wars, yes.
Yeah, because the dogs, they're very territorial, right? That's why they pee on like these fire hydrants and stuff. That's to mark
Yeah.
their territory.
It's the
And
cartel.
but I don't.
They're the cartel here. They've got their sort of area that is theirs, and you can't allow new dogs to come on the block to take over. You can't do that.
How does that work? I mean, did anybody ever figure it out? Is it like connect the dots, or is it when they mark it? Is it like certain radius, like 50 feet surrounding area? I mean, how's the dog territory markings work?
You're confusing me with Dr. Doolittle. I don't talk to the animals, squawk to the animals. Maybe you're Daniel Katz. He's a horse whisperer. He might
Maybe
be a
Daniel
dog.
Katz.
Dog
He's a cat's whisperer.
cat whisperer.
That all my relatives are out on the street in Athens.
Oh,
I'm not going to do anything about it right now, but
there is some, there's been some disturbing stories in Greece that
When Big Ben says Daniel is as funny as a doctor, you have 6 months to live. Jesus Christ!
oh my god.
Jesus.
What the hell? That's brutal. That's really brutal.
Brutal would be if the option to a patient was you either have 6 months to live or you have to listen to Daniel Katz jokes for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah.
Which one would you rather?
Hey, I'll take the Daniel Katz jokes. I love Daniel Katz.
Just wisecracks.
They're
they're not even closing.
wisecracks.
Just wisecracks. That's all.
I know.
But I think he's it's just his way. His complimenting me.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
It's the fat wingback brand ways,
Yeah.
He's.
Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. I gotta go.
Don't go.
Oh,
Don't go.
okay.
Stay.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to go. Where are you going today?
Well, yeah, I'm thinking about. I got it. Like it's. Yeah, because I got to go to the other side of the city to a dinner. So I'm going on transit. So I got to allow myself some time. It's almost.
You meeting
5,
somebody?
and my sister, my brother-in-law's niece, and him, my brother-in-law.
Whoa! You're gonna talk about the house, the big plans.
No. These people are on my side. No, this is not.
Oh no. Okay.
So I'm not.
This is the light side. Okay.
The light side. Right. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, Daniel, you get there really safe. Don't rush. Don't run into any poles.
I'll try not to run into any poles, and I'll try not to think about the Explorer 1 that I lost in my sister's house.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
wait. This is the good sister, right? This is not the evil sister.
Yeah, this is the good sister.
How the hell did you lose your watch? I mean,
she's going to be at the dinner.
I was in Italy, remember? I was going to put the pieces in a safe at the bank. Oh, leave it with us. We'll take care of it. So my sister, okay, fine. So my sister put it in a safe place in the house with a lot of other, because we're between.
It's so safe, even she can't.
She can't
rob herself now because she can't even find it.
Daniel
Katz pickpocketed himself.
I just bought an Explorer from Canada for less than half list price recently. I don't know whether.
36 mil?
Yeah, it's the 36, wasn't it, Dan? Yeah. Yeah, it had honest wear on it.
Daniel says she's good. She's a good sister.
I'm
So
joking.
I mean,
I'm joking.
but listen, maybe she was good
Dan-
until she
Daniel
found
looked
out
really,
that Daniel has a
looked really,
Rolex.
you look really concerned
Does
there
she
for a
did she
moment.
know that you were asking her to safeguard your Rolex watch? Maybe she thought, what the hell? How does my brother have Rolex watches?
No. It was none of that.
No?
She meant well, but it's like my mother was like this too. She put things in safe places, so safe, my dad used to say, that you never find them. So that's
Well, maybe she found it. If this is the sister you're gonna have dinner with?
yeah. But I can't because
Yes? Okay.
with
So
epilepsy and problems with her back, I'm not going to say keep looking until you find it. I say let's spend a few minutes every other day if you can. And there's a woman that's helping clean the place. She says
clean out the place.
she's determined to find the thing. So
Maybe her housekeeper took it. That's why she can't find it. If she's got people coming in helping clean the
no, I
place.
don't think it was stolen. I think it's just
Mm.
put in some god awful safe place that you never. Just put it in one place in the bloody house if you're going to do that. But and for me, I have to put it in a
I
safe.
know, right?
Just leave it like that. For crying out loud.
Did you leave it with? Did you leave it with box and papers, Dan?
It's just the card. It's all in the box. I know you're being funny, but when I say misplaced, it's the box that's in the Rolex bag. The whole thing is misplaced. You know.
Well, hopefully you'll find it soon enough.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you.
Take care, Dan.
Get me back soon. Take care, Daniel.
Rolex, come back.
It's hard.
Explorer, come back.
Rolex, come back. Rolex Explorer. No endless time since Tim. Enjoy your time in Hellas. You know, I'm German, but my roots are 100% Greek. Oh my God. So many Greek people in the watch community. It's incredible. What's with the Greeks and the love of incredible watches? Is it something in your DNA? APAZ says, Tim, you're having a bang bang tonight. I don't know what that is. Some kind of Greek food?
I think so.
Dr. Bob's Nightmare Daniel's still trying to find his. It's hard. Ask for Portuza in Greece. It's a Greek special. Are you sure? Portuza. I'll ask. Yeah. Do you know what that is? What is Portuza?
Do you know what? I actually don't know.
Never heard of it? Okay.
You know when I was going around to plumbing merchants trying to explain to them what I wanted for the toilet, my obvious limitation of the Greek came to the fore. Oh dear.
Goldfinger. Daniel's watch was stolen by the sister.
So yes, Partusa is definitely a Greek special. You certainly should go out. Ask the concierge of your hotel. Can you please show me where the Partusas are? So that'd be definitely. I agree.
Really?
I definitely agree with no endless time.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll ask. We'll ask on the live stream. Maybe I'll do a Gonzo stream.
Definitely do it on a Gonzo live stream. That's a very appropriate thing to do. Yeah. So, oh dear God. So anyway, our flight. Just to finish off the point about your flight, you were saying you had a bit of a nightmare because when we flew over,
the worst.
We had it's a 3-hour flight or something like that, 3.5-hour flight. 3 hours of it was in massive turbulence. It was just like all over the place. People were bursting to go to the toilet. They weren't allowed to. So as soon as we went through the turbulence and there was 5 minutes of calm, the seatbelt lights went out and everyone jumped up. No sooner did they jump up, but we were going back into turbulence, so they had to go and sit back down again. It was getting really quite dicey. But when everybody else was freaking out, for me it was whatever it is. I turned around to my wife. Yeah, go on.
Well, no, I was just going to ask you, on the Greek planes, do you also have to use the toilet paper and put it in a little waste basket on the
They're
side?
not Greek. They're not Greek planes. They're Airbus or Boeing. So thankfully, the one I was on was Airbus, so I didn't have to worry about blowing the bloody doors off. No. So I turned to my wife, and she was laughing maniacally. So she was like really enjoying she was going, I feel alive. more turbulence. She wants the more turbulence. Oh my god.
More?
So she was,
Oh my
god. People were freaking out around us, and she was just cackling away. Is that scene in Airplane the movie where they turn around and suddenly the person sat next to is the devil because of like all the turbulence, like they're going down or something. So I had that image flashing in front of my eyes when I looked to her, because that she seems to enjoy living on the edge, shall we say. And she was living on the edge. She was living on the edge the other night because of the broken toilet. So it was she was having to hover.
I almost broke this toilet. Okay, so you know what? Let's do this. Let's see. Yeah, now you tell me what kind of toilet this is, because I thought that this is one of those that we could easily flash. So first of all, let's do the room tour right here. Let's check this out. So let's start from the beginning. We'll go to the entrance door. We got the little door here. By the way, no front desk. You had to call, and they send you a PIN code to enter downstairs. It's one of those things that I didn't realize that this is how I had to do it. So last second, we get to the hotel. How the fuck do we get in? Impossible. We had to call. So I got very lucky. But anyways, we got inside finally. We got a little kitchen here. Kitchenette.
Oh, okay.
Actually, roommate said that this place is better than our apartment. Roommate wants to live here instead of our apartment because she likes the way everything kind of flows together. You got a little area. There's the table that I was live streaming from. There's a little sofa, living room area. Yeah, that's the little kitchen.
Do me a favor, Tim. Hang on. Back at the table, that shirt. Can you take that shirt? Just bring that shirt. That shirt, kid. Can you just take it? Just pick it up off the chair. Pick it up. Go into the kitchen area. Go to the kitchen area. Open the bin and stuff it in there. just somebody super chat somebody just to get rid of that monstrosity.
Yo, Kojak, you're not gonna believe it, but get this. The roommate told me earlier today. Now check this out. You would think that the shirt is fucked up because what the hell is like? What is this?
Right? Fucked.
But no. But it's by design like this.
No.
Apparently,
no.
Get this.
Your stretch marks.
You're not gonna believe it.
It's not a good look.
It looks like stretch marks. I guarantee it doesn't look flattering on me because it looks like it's all stretched out because I'm a fat ass. I get it. But the roommate told me that this shirt is designed by the guy who was working at Hermes and did a collab with Theory. How crazy is that? I mean, I don't know. Yeah. It's fashion, but it's not.
So the person used to work for Hermes. I see why he no longer works.
Yes, to get fired. Probably for horrible designs. No endless time. €6 super chat for cold Ozu, my friend. And don't forget, everything was invented by Greeks except plumbing. But didn't they invent the aqueducts? Isn't that technically speaking the OG plumbing?
I thought
they invented the aqueducts.
Was it the Romans or the Greeks?
I think they perfected it because they had the arched ones. But I thought the Greeks had the OG.
Yes. So when the Romans invaded Greece and took over, and they realized we can't flush our toilet paper down the toilets. We need to perfect these aqueducts. So that's why.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. By the way, this dish was on the table. I'm not sure like why they put it there. It just takes up a lot of space. And like, what the hell is
potpourri.
this? What is this crap?
Potpourri.
Oh, it smells good. Potpourri.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy, actually, it smells really nice. Yo, maybe the roommate didn't try. Yo, roommate, did you smell this? Smell this. It's actually really good. By the way, this is the living room. It smells really nice, right? Or the bedroom. Sorry, this is the bedroom, right? You got the little bed,
The bang bang room.
the bang bang. Oh, that's what the bang bang meant. Okay, no TV, by the way. We could just watch the painting. We're just gonna enjoy this beautiful painting. Yeah, there's a little weird table for
Little
two,
desk.
and there's two chairs here. There's barely enough room for one person, but somehow, for some reason, they put two chairs there. Weird decision.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, let's get out of here. Let me put the potpourri back. All right, we got the potpourri, the cabinets and stuff. Let me show you the toilet. Okay. Oh, obviously the living room with a nice couch. And we got actually, here's the TV. Got the TV, a little AC unit up here, but the door is open. So just want to see a little view from outside.
Okay.
What do you think? I'm gonna fall out. There we go. Let's take a look at that beautiful view. Oh, actually, you can't see anything. Can you? Oh.
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't. It's just the back of the building. Not much. Not much to see there. No view of like the Acropolis and shit. Or maybe I think that is. I think over there, at the hill. I think that's the Acropolis, the temple to Athena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know which part of Athens you're
anyways.
staying in?
Oh, it's somebody put it in the chat, but I don't know. I forgot. It starts with the K.
Kefisia.
Maybe. Let's see. What is this?
So that's an expensive.
Each individual apartment has its own boiler?
That's an electric boiler for the shower, I think. Yeah.
What? Each apartment has individual boilers? That's crazy. Every country does that. In United States, in our building in United States, there's one central boiler downstairs.
Very few properties. If you've got flats in the UK, you will have your own boiler in your own apartment. Very few.
And you're saying this is a fancy one?
No, not particularly. I think I've got exactly the same one in the flat.
Oh.
It's very quick. It takes 10 minutes to heat up the water for a shower.
Roommate, we have a roommate. Look, we have the dryer and the washer. Yeah, look right here. I don't know if it's a dryer, but it looks like a washer. Maybe it's a combo. I hope it's a combo unit. That's pretty nice.
What's in the cupboard above it?
It's we can live here, definitely. All right, and finally,
Here we go.
What everybody wanted to see, the throne. Okay, now here's the throne, and there's the little basket. Is that for?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that because I looked here and you see there's two buttons. There's a small button and there's a big button. I thought the big button is when you do the number 2, no?
Yeah, it is, but that's the amount of water it uses. It's nothing to do with. I don't know why that the Greek system seems to be able to differentiate between poo and toilet paper, but apparently you don't throw any non-organic matter down the toilet.
But there's no warning. Why didn't they put like a sign on the wall? Do not throw the paper into the thing. Use the basket. There's a basket there. Are you sure we have to use the basket?
Well, it should say somewhere because they know that
it
people
doesn't.
In most countries you don't have that system. So if they haven't told you, then
They didn't. So
What do I?
it
What do I
wasn't
care?
right. Exactly. So I don't feel comfortable because I use a lot of toilet paper. You know, and
It's too
I
much
would need
information.
two of those little baskets. Just joking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, there you go. That's a little tour of this property. I think it cost us 90 euros to stay here for the night, which
Mm.
is actually what do you think?
There is a
It's too
place
expensive?
there is a place near you which I thought was more up your street. It has
Mhm.
neon lights, green, pinks. Like green. The glass is all sort of rose tinted. I thought that's a
Mhm.
bit of Tim right there. I'll send you a picture of it. Maybe next time you're in Athens, that's the place you want to sort of hang out at.
Well,
Uh,
we're not going to be staying here for the 3 nights that we're
mm.
actually staying in Athens,
Okay.
just for tonight because it's
Okay.
like a
Yeah.
it's a turnover night, and also it's only 13 minutes away from the port, so we needed something kind of
Yeah.
close to
That's
the
fine.
port because we're taking. But you know what I realized? I checked my tickets for the ferry that we're taking tomorrow. Nowhere on the tickets does it say the address or the name of the place where we're supposed to take this stupid boat. So I don't know.
Okay.
I'm kind of having a minor mental breakdown right now, knowing that, hey, we have to wake up tomorrow. Our boat
Mhm.
leaves at 9. We'll have to wake up like, I don't know, 7, 6, maybe 6:30, and
Mhm.
then go to the port, but we don't know where, and there's no way to find. So I'm gonna have to
Santorini.
Google stuff.
Where are you going? Santorini or Mykonos first?
Santorini, yeah,
Okay.
we're going to
So
Santorini,
Athens
and
to Santorini.
we're supposed to be. Where's the ticket? The roommate.
Show me the ticket, then I'll see if I can.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it a ferry or is it a sea jet? What is it?
It's called a Speedrunner jet. You want me to text it to you, and then
Yeah,
you
text me.
could
I'll see if I
take
can
a
find
look?
out for you.
Okay. Huh? Chickens for what? For the for the boat? How? How are we supposed to check in on the? Oh, this is 1 hour before. No. Oh, we have to check in. Okay. The website. Okay. So we'll look. We'll do 30
Oh, you're a
minutes more
speedrunner
live
jet.
stream.
You're on a
Yeah.
speedrunner.
What is that?
Okay. That's just a fast. That's a hydrojet, I think.
Hydrojet. Fancy. Okay. Okay.
So
Take
which?
that. Just leave it here on top. I'm gonna. But there's also no address. Oh, you think during check-in they'll tell us some more details? Hmm. Which port? This doesn't say which port. There's many ports. There's many locations. The port is huge. Yeah, exactly. So we have to Uber to the correct terminal. It's like Ubering to JFK Terminal 1, but we
Yeah.
have to be on Terminal 7. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Fat windbag band, timbers, shipping container with drywall, loose. Okay. What? Jesus. No endless times. Breaking news tomorrow. American tourist destroyed the water system in Athens with his. Hey, hey, there's a possibility. Okay, it's a possibility. Oh man, hard guys. It's really hard. Hey. Also, shout out to Kevin Hawthorne, a legend, a total legend from Florida. Great dude. This guy is actually. I've been I've been reading some news on this guy. He's apparently he's like just a great guy. Helped a lot of people. He's like with in Florida. Good dude. Actually, we'll maybe we'll do a segment in the future. Get him on the stream, interview him. Hey, anyways, just wanted to say hi, shout out, a great guy. Maybe we'll send him a nice G-Shock watch uh, or something. We need to commemorate legends. Actually, I have a great watch that I want him to have. Oh, Kevin. You know what? Kevin, get in touch with me. You know, I got your email, but send me an email when I'm back from Greece. I'll send you a really special watch. Okay? 'Cause, he's done a lot of great things for people, and think the watch community will reciprocate a little bit. So, yeah, cool stuff.
So it's gonna. So you're going to Santorini first, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So I think the port is going to be Piraeus.
Send me a text message. What's it called?
I'll send you a text message. But
Okay.
I'm sure if you get into a cab, they'll take you to the right place. Because
Oh
you're
yeah.
going on.
Okay.
I think this Sea Jet, sort of like a hydrofoil, sort of twin hulled speedboat. So it's a high speed vessel, and I think it does Piraeus. It goes to Naxos, Mykonos, Santorini, and Syros. And I think it only go. I'm pretty sure it only goes from one port in Athens. Pretty sure. But,
okay. But they don't say. Oh, nowhere on this ticket they say like, oh, this is going to leave from dock number 7 or something, so that people can Google.
So you do realize you're in Greece, where it's everything is very vague. So just
yes,
it's very vague. Just like the toilet paper situation, it's like it's if you know, you know. If you don't, you're gonna break the toilet system, and you're gonna make it. You're gonna cause a diplomatic situation. Do you know where the local embassy is? Sort of situation. So yeah. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Perfect.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
But Santorini, and then Mykonos, and then back to Athens. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to meet up, mate, because you're going to be hundreds of miles away.
Oh, okay. What? How long are you staying?
I'm staying. Both me and Steve are staying until Friday.
Oh, until Friday. Oh, dang.
You're
staying. You guys are staying in the same place?
He's about an hour's drive away from where I am. Yeah, but in the same neck of the woods.
Okay.
We're traveling.
Same neck of the woods.
Traveling from the same airport, local airport. Yeah, no, it does say it there. Eh? You've got it highlighted on the ticket. It says where it says Speedrunner Jet, and then it says the date. You've got it highlighted. Piraeus. That's where you need to go.
Piraeus. That's the place.
Piraeus. Oh, now you can't make. Now I've forgotten how to pronounce it. Piraeus. You just show that to the taxi driver. You just show it to the taxi driver. They'll take you to the right place. It's not that difficult.
Okay. I see. I didn't realize that was the location, because it means nothing to me. Piraeus.
That's the name of the port. So you got Glyfada, Yon Kefesia at the moment. There's Marousi. There's Syntagma, which is the parliamentary square area. These are just parts of Athens. So Piraeus is the port area of Athens. It's a place.
Okay. Oh yeah, exactly. But it's that area is huge. Piraeus.
Yes,
It's just a
but the
giant
port.
location.
Yes,
Here,
but the
look.
port. But the port at Piraeus is just there's only one port.
There's only one port. Where is it?
Yeah.
So, like, where do I tell them to take me? Like,
Just show
there's
them the
all
piece of.
these places.
Just
Like
show them.
here, here.
Just show them the piece of paper, man. Are you
Really?
looking at the region Piraeus? Yes,
Yeah,
but look at
Piraeus
yes.
is. Yeah,
Look for the port
I'll
of
just Google
Piraeus.
Piraeus.
Port Piraeus. Okay.
Piraeus. Port. Oh, port.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
port. Oh, it's right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope this is the right location.
But show. Yeah. Look at that first boat that you showed. Right. Scroll up.
Minion
Scroll.
lines. Minoan.
Minoan
Sorry.
lines. That looks like a hydrojet. These speed jets.
Oh, okay.
But
See.
show them the paper.
There.
Show them the paper, because it will.
Mhm.
The short code for that port is called PIR. You know, like you got JFK.
I thought we were gonna be taking one of these boats.
Yeah, that's the one you're setting off.
Imagine if we arrive and we get a vessel like this.
Yeah, it will take you 3 days to get to
Okay.
just in time to go on to
Yeah.
Mykonos.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're gonna have pirates attack us, in the mid journey.
Yeah.
Juve says 66. Piraeus Port is 30 to 35 minutes away from your place. Okay, so
Get there
and
early,
it
mate.
means we have to wake up 6:30. Yeah,
Just get there
6:30. Take a
early.
shower. Yeah,
Have a when you get there, have a coffee and something to eat, and then at least you're in the right
a
neck of the woods.
breakfast while waiting for the boat. Yeah, that could be fun.
You can have
actually,
have bugazza.
Bugazza.
That's a paste. That's a creme. That's a sort of sweet or savory cream, semolina cream based product wrapped in phyllo pastry.
Ooh, a bugazza. It's a
Bugazza.
breakfast thing.
Yeah, you can have it all through the day, but you get it mostly made in the breakfast time. So it's not overly sweet. It depends on the recipe that they follow, but you can have that as a breakfast pastry. It's very filling. But if you're on the go, then it's easy to grab one of those things rather than finding a place to have a sit down breakfast.
Bugazza. Can you let me just
take
Google it here. Hold on. Bugazza Greek pastry. Let's see. Pull it up, Timmy. Oh, ooh. See here. See. Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like this got a lot of layers on it, like a layered cake.
No, it's a sort of they're different versions, but they're mostly sort of like a semolina custard filling, right? And then it's wrapped in phyllo pastry. So you can get them either like a large tray bake, then you get bits cut out of it, or you get individual large ones which are just wrapped around in phyllo pastry. So those are the layers of the pastry. So think, it's like a creme pat. It's like a creme pat, but he's using semolina custard instead of creme pat.
Oof, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Creme pat. Oh my god, you're making me hungry. I'm looking forward to this. I'll try to do a morning stream maybe, to show people there. I'm not sure if there's going to be probably no internet while we're on the boat, right?
Just make sure the toilets are working and you can throw toilet paper down. Oh dear God.
Man. I'll see. The thing is, in this hotel, there's no front desk. There's nobody to talk to, nobody to clarify anything with. So it's kind of pointless, you know. But in the next hotels, I'll make sure to ask them about that.
Are you in Kifisia?
JD, huh?
The part of Athens you're in, is it called Kifisia?
Yes.
Okay. So that's one of the upscale residential areas of Athens. So they used to have, so this hotel I was telling you about was also in Kifisia. It's north of Marusi.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you used to have a high street there. It was like a Rodeo Drive equivalent. So you had your Bulgari, you had your Chanel, you had your sort of high, really expensive boutiques down there. But I think they've moved closer to the center of Athens now. Those brands. Yeah, so Kifisia is a nice area.
If you have some suggestions for me to visit, send them to me on the WhatsApp. And when we're back in Greece, I'll try to go there and maybe do a little live stream, show people around.
Sure.
JDMTL says, "How's everything, Timmy? Hope this helps your relationship with the roommate. Spend quality time with her, Timmy, please. Thank you, my friend." Thank you, JDMTL. Yeah, the roommate is very cool. I think she's really happy to be here. She loves kind of travel like this. She loves the food. This is the most important thing for her. So Kojak, I think she's gonna love this pastry right here. This looks wild. I've never had anything like this. It's kind of like a croissant idea with different layers, but it looks delicious.
Well, it's a morning, as I said, it's mostly a morning or mid-morning snack. But then you've got all sorts of other desserts. So if she likes desserts, you're going to be. There are little patisseries. I don't know in Athens, but certainly out in my neck of the woods, where you can get small versions of each cake. So you can go and have 3 or 4 of them. It'd be like equivalent of having one big slice of cake. But then you have all the sort of different choice. So there's ekmek, there's milfei, there's gerasi, there's all sorts of little cakes that you can just enjoy a little 2 bites out of each type of cake. Or you can go for bugatsa. Baklava, of course, is sort of, but that's sort of you have that with a sort of bitter coffee, so you balance out the taste. So
I would love some. Yeah, I love espresso. I'm huge on espresso right now. I don't know if you know that.
No, I didn't know that.
I love espresso. Yeah,
you need to
now
try,
I'm all about those espressos.
Right, then you need to try Greek coffee. So that's the equivalent of Greek coffee saying to an espresso, "Hold my beer. This is how it's done." It's a really strong coffee, but it's delicious. I think I included in the text of all the things you should try. But if you like your cold drinks, there's a new thing that's been around for several years now called espresso freddo or cappuccino freddo. That's the new sort of really. That's the sort of frothed up version of a cold espresso or a cappuccino freddo.
Oh so my God!
Espresso freddo is great. Cappuccino freddo is even better.
Oh my God! I'm gonna take a picture of this. This looks so insane. Look at that. Yeah. Complete guide to Greek freddo. Yeah. Yo, this is exactly up my alley. I'm so behind. I'm so behind espressos.
So that's right that's a cappuccino freddo that they're doing there.
I used to really love like iced coffees, but like espresso is That's just the next
So
level.
yeah,
And then having
they make this
Yeah.
with espresso, so it's it's
Mm.
proper coffee hit.
Exactly, you get the actual the juices there, the energy. It wakes you up.
You need that bean juice in the morning.
By the way, so this is the area where I'm staying at right here. This one,
Okay.
Kuyaki.
Kukaki. Oh, okay. Don't know that.
Kukaki. Maybe I told you the wrong. Okay, because it sounded like what you said sounded very similar. Yeah.
All right.
What did you say?
So I said Kifissia, which is further north. So you're south of the Acropolis. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Kukaki.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for those who want to know which restaurant I went to, I'll show you. It was this one right here, Dio Deca. This place.
Zio Vicaris. That means 2 tens.
What does that mean? 210?
Two tenors, 2 10 notes.
210 notes. It's like $20 meal. Oh, there you look at this. That's the salad I had. There's the bread with tzatziki. Yep. Ooh. I don't know what that is. That looks good.
As a Bergeron.
That looks like
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, lamb chop. Oh, there's the little
Dolmades.
Tamales.
Dolmades.
Well,
no, tomates is tomato. Dolmades is
dolmades.
Yeah.
There's the fish and see with broccoli.
Broccoli's weird.
Yeah. Weird, huh?
Weird in Greece.
There's also like this big meat platter, but we didn't go for it yet. Let's see. And it's cool little like ambience, it's just a very sweet place. Food was very high quality, so
it's not a restaurant. It's a sort of trattoria. It's sort of ristorante sort of place rather than a proper restaurant. It's not a high end place.
No. It's not
more
like
sort of more humble. Oh, it's got good reviews.
Humble. Yeah, I'm not. We're not freaking loaded. We're not going. Because kind of Michelin star, but it was delicious. We wanted to kind of what the locals eat, right? We thought that this looked like something that the locals would be, and there was a lot of locals, kind of working people.
Oh, okay. Well, that's always a good sign.
Yeah,
it's always a good sign.
There's still a lot of stuff to try, but we also want to budget ourselves.
Yeah,
not go completely crazy. Yeah, because this trip is fully roommate's idea, so I have to pay my own way through this. I love the roommate.
But what else are you contributing to? I mean, you're breaking toilets left, right, and center. It sounds like you can be causing a diplomatic incident. The least you can do is pay your own way.
Yeah, actually, she paid for the dinner though. Yeah.
So what do you contribute? Sweet. What are you contributing to?
Not really much.
a bit
just
of
tagging along.
Just a bit of bang, and then
there's a little bit of. Oh my god! By the way, one day Retro says he remembers when Fritos were 10. Was it like 10 cents?
Yeah,
10 cents for a Frito. That's crazy. What? The good old times, huh? Unbelievable.
If you do end up getting a proper Greek coffee, though, it should take them 3 to 4 minutes to make it. If they bring it to you straight away, all they've done is taken Greek coffee, added hot boiling water, and handed it to you. Tell them to piss off. Tell them to go away. It takes 3 to 4 minutes to make it properly. You can't just do it on the hot.
Okay. Right, so they have to actually get the proper espresso, put it through the system.
No, what you do, I can show you how to do it, but I mean, what you need to do is you need to boil the coffee with the water, and it takes 3 to 4 minutes for the coffee to be extracted out of the coffee, and then you pour it into the cup. Now, if a lot of places do it on the cheap, and they'll just say, here's some Greek coffee, top it up with boiling water, and there's your Greek coffee. That is not Greek coffee. So if they bring it to you really quick, it means that they've done it incorrectly. But if you have so cappuccino freddo, but that doesn't apply to espresso, that doesn't apply to cappuccino freddo, anything like that. That's using the espresso machine, which takes 20 seconds. It's if they're, it's Greek coffee is very different. Very different.
Yeah, Fat Wing Like Best says Greek coffee in London is not the same.
Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of what I think a lot of people maybe like, because a lot of people mostly travel for like sightseeing, seeing new stuff, right? But the food, it's actually really important and shouldn't be underestimated. The food, the local food, it's different. It hits different, and if you try, I think that's part of the experience of traveling is trying all the different kinds of food.
But if you can find where the locals go, then you're on the right track. Because the last thing you want to do is go to Paris and not have authentic French cuisine.
Tourist.
You're having just the tourist version of it, or going for a curry and getting anglicized version of what a proper curry is. You want the authentic stuff. It seems that for a long time, especially in a lot of touristy countries like Turkey, Greece, Spain, all that sort of stuff, they went down this route of just going what they thought that visitors wanted. Now I'm starting to see a bit more pride in the local, so like if you're in Spain, eat as a Spanish do, okay?
Yes.
If you're in Greece, you eat Greek food. And some of the restaurants there are taking pride in that. There are obviously a lot of dodgy restaurants out there, don't get me wrong. They'll pass off food that they haven't really prepared as if they made it themselves. It's the stuff they might have bought from a supermarket and just reheated, or bought in from a.
There's tourist traps.
There are. If you get Venice is very famous for a lot of the restaurants there to be just tourist traps. They don't sell.
But there are good like food guides, and I think if you use like even Google search for different restaurants, you could find like if a place like super highly rated and it's not too expensive. I find that those places are really good because like we're going to sleep. I'm ending. Yeah, it's like 2 more minutes. It's okay, guys. 3 more minutes. So make sure you upvote the live stream, everybody. We gotta go to sleep. The roommate is reminding me that we got 6 hours of sleep, and then we have to wake up and jump on the boat to have the amazing. What's it called? Second. What was it called? The Bugata. Roommate, look tomorrow.
Bugatti.
Look, roommate, tomorrow for breakfast we're gonna have a Bugata. Look at that, Bugata, and we're gonna have a Greek Freddo. That's the espresso with ice. Okay, you excited?
Espresso Freddo.
Roommate is starving for her Timmy cakes. What's a Timmy cake? Oh my god. Hey. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you. Hey, Kojak. Really, thank you for helping me with the directions. Finding where our boat is gonna come out. Kojak found it. Okay. Yeah, the jet. Look, this is the location. There is a harbor there. So tomorrow it's easy. We'll just take a quick taxi there. It's done, and we'll have nice breakfast. I already checked in. It's already done. Yeah, I just checked in. I got our ticket on the phone. Yeah, that's it. You can look. No, don't need passport. Look, that's a ticket with the scan code. Yeah, it's all done. Now you can go to sleep. Hey.
You got an early start. You got an early start tomorrow, Tim. So
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Center one. Hey. By the way, before we end, I want to thank Manny. Manny, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm glad to hear that Manny is going to be able to make it to the animal house. Kojak, can we get a confirmation from you? Can you?
I can't do
No,
it.
no.
Too much money. Too much money.
I get it. I get it. It is like, if you could, if it's not like, interfering with your work, it could be worth it. But hey, if you can't make
why
it,
don't we? Maybe we can have a chat offline at some point. So get yourself
yeah,
to bed. Get yourself to bed.
yeah.
Get yourself to Santorini. Any problems? Give me a call. I'll help you out.
Jack, we're gonna talk about this off air. Maybe there's certain things that could be done. Actually, I might be able to talk to someone to make certain exceptions, and we might be able to make this happen. Okay, guys, tomorrow I'm coming live from Santorini. The show continues. Huge shout out to roommate for putting up with me, Daniel Katz, and the legend Kojak. Kojak, you know what? Take some pictures of food that you have and send them to me. Okay, I'll try to get the same stuff and we'll show it on the stream. We'll continue this Greek adventure together. Guys, if you love Greece, if you want to come to Greece, this is the live streams you want to stick around for. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to meet up and have some drinks with you at the Animal House. Guys, if you want to support the show via PayPal, the link is in the chat. Thank you so much for everybody who super chatted. You're making this possible for me to be here and to be bringing these shows to you. Tim out. Peace out, everybody.